Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm excited to announce to you the start of the new series, Splashyard to top 10k. Because honestly, we're getting close. We made it to Ultimate Champion, now it's the only next step, right? This is the deck we're going to be running. Let's get into the matches, hopefully help you guys learn and hit top 10k. We're up against this guy, whatever the hell that name's supposed to mean, and he's got the Royal Chef Tower, so we're just going to cycle. You know, we're just going to wait actually. Okay, never mind. So I just want to say to you guys, firstly, this is going to be so much more difficult than reaching Ultimate Champion because I've never hit top 10k before, but I've been improving so much recently, so we are on the way there. Pekka, a little bit annoying. Also, I'm going to have to just be extra locked in. Obviously, I can do it, but while recording, it can be pretty difficult. So I'm just going to fully lock into my gameplay, hopefully help you guys learn. Here, we're definitely going to get amazing value with the Goblin Hut, that's for sure, and the Bar Barrel protecting it a little bit. Really nice. I'm not sure if he's got a lightning deck, but he's not got the elixir for lightnings, even if he does. Yeah, look at them, using all those spells. And this is going to be a really nice clean defense. Going to get a little bit of a counter push. Level 17 Pekka, so we're just going to have to tornado it all the way back. Yeah, sorry, if it wasn't leveled up, we could have got away without tornadoing it, I reckon. Had a bit of a counter push going. So this guy, he's got Vines in Rage, which can be pretty solid for him, actually, I'm not going to lie. I wonder if he's got the Goblin Machine, but we can get away. No, we can't poison this, and this is like a key interaction right here. A lot of you would go ahead and just poison that right now, but we're not going to because it's level 16, and if you didn't know, level 16 Furnace cannot be killed by a poison. So just a really, really small thing. Here, gonna get a Goblin Hut as far away as possible. Look at that. Oh, and that's just a beautiful interaction. Honestly, guys, was not intentional, but the Barbarian pulled it back. So, Baby Dragon's got even more value than it really needed to. And we're just going to get an Ice Wizard down here. Should be a nice clean defense, although that Evo Pekka is a little bit scary. So we're just going to go for the Valkyrie, and that's fine with me. We are slightly down the elixir, and I would say that was a bad play from him, because we can just get a Baby Dragon now. He might get a couple stabs, but honestly, I reckon just a Bar Barrel right about now to clean it up, and that is damage minimized. And let me tell you, we are going to get... Can't poison that again though, it's really annoying. Actually, yeah, I can, because the Baby Dragon's splashing. The Evo Valkyrie is going to be insane in this matchup. That is for certain. Because look at that, pulling everything in. And there we go. We've got the Furnace off the board, and that's good for me. And actually, I think he is going to have a lightning, guys. I know I said he might not earlier. I mean, I don't know, because he's got two small spells, so you might not. But when they have the Mega Minion, they do often have the lightning. Now, they got the Zap as well. Really weird. But we're just going to go in. Get the poison down as well. Okay, so this matchup, and it's one you guys are going to face a lot if you're anywhere near Ultimate Champion, or just pushing rank, to be honest, because it's a very common deck, pretty low skill, and you're going to see I don't go in for a lot of graveyards in this matchup. You got to play pretty defensive, not going to lie, because look, they're just going to keep spamming, and if we can abuse our Valcon defense and protect our Goblin Hut, protecting the Goblin Hut honestly could be the most important bit. We can definitely do it. But yeah, just really focusing on defense is the key here. There we go. That's a pretty decent play, and we're just going to set up for another defense. We are down slightly in damage. I think we're safe to poison this because I believe our Ice Wizard will get a shot on it. If not, we just get a Bar Barrel if we really have to. It'll probably get a pretty decent value either way. Yeah, here looks like we're just going to go for a Bar Barrel right now. Goblin Hut all the way, pulling it further away. And that's going to be a clean defense. Here, oh yeah, we definitely have a chance to go in. And the thing in this matchup as well, which I haven't mentioned yet, is because they don't have a big spell, it really lets us stack up cards like Baby Dragons and Ice Wizards to build monster counter pushes. And honestly, even those Spear Goblins, but they're probably just going to rage them. So here, he might try Bridge Block, but I think he's pretty screwed. Yeah, he's screwed. He's going to get a late rage, I guess, to minimize damage. But we are up so much here, and yeah. That was the second graveyard of the match, and we won it. So the key was just all-out defense in that one. He's not happy. Let's get into the next. And you know what, guys? I'm slightly off my game because I'm in a completely new setup. I'm at university right now. I just moved in literally 20 minutes before starting the recording. No clue what this guy could be playing. He's not giving us any hints at all. I guess we could cycle the Bar Barrel, although it would really suck if we're playing against bait. So that's the thing. Because our deck does so well in double and triple, like we saw in that last matchup, it's never that bad to wait. And especially if you look what our next card is, the Graveyard. Even if we cycle, it's not like we're going to be able to play anything. But for the sake of the video, we're just going to Bar Barrel. And, you know, Bar Barrel is a pretty safe play. Hopefully. Okay, he's going for a Barbaro return. We're going to have to cycle our Hut because we do have a very awkward hand right here. We literally had all spells. Okay, and Poison plus Barbaro. I'm really thinking it could be another Graveyard deck, but I'm not certain. So I'm going to Valkyrie it back. And even if it is Graveyard, we need to know what type of Graveyard it is because there's a lot of different variants going around right now. It honestly is most likely the Furnace or the Evo Witch one. They're 10 times more common than the Baby Dragon version. And it doesn't really matter what it is. We're going in here because he's not got his Poison. He's not got his Barb Barrel. And it is the Furnace one. So you do not want to Poison. I know the value looks insane, but you do want to save that Poison for defense as much as possible. Okay, yeah, he's actually got the best version, I'm not going to lie. And I think he's probably going to go in here, but we can get a really low Valkyrie, and it should be all good. I went for the low Valkyrie, honestly expecting a Graveyard, and then the Valkyrie would have helped clean up. But in this matchup, the key is, well, it can be pretty tough, I'm not going to lie. But your Baby Dragon, that's the difference in these decks. You really want to abuse that, I guess. Try and win the bridge battles with the Baby Dragon plus Tornado. And also, they have the Vines. Obviously, if we get a chance to get King Tower, which I just can't see. I guess you could get a really weird one against the Valkyrie, maybe. But yeah, no. King Tower is pretty much off the table. But we are getting with a chip. It's going to be a close match, no matter what. I think what we could do here is go in for a Poison, just like that. And then we're going to have to go for a bridge block here. Or we can just abuse the Evo Valkyrie. That's also fine with me. And the Evo Valkyrie, look at that. He has gone for the Vines, smart. But he got some pretty bad RNG, and we had the Barbaro to cover it anyway. And we can go in again. I know it's only a little Barbarian tanking, but it really doesn't matter. You just need to go in, because look, we're getting hits, like, no matter what. Even though he's defending it, we are getting the hits. And the Valkyrie, ooh, decent little hit from the Valkyrie. I think we're going to cycle our Poison, because now that it's double, there is a decent chance. Jesus, I'm trying to get a little cheeky bit of Berserker damage in. That could have actually been pretty bad. We're going to be back to the next one so soon, especially if we go in aggressive right here. But now we can't go in aggressive, unfortunately, because the Evo Valkyrie. Yeah, slightly unfortunate. But we're back to another Poison, so we basically got a Poison on tower, and now we can go for a nice defensive one. Baby Dragon does do really well against those goblins, the spear goblins. So he is going to... actually, no, he actually got no damage. That was kind of unlucky from him. I guess it was because we had those spear goblins. But we are in a nice position right here, so we can just chill out. We don't have to get any more damage. We can defend and just sit this game out. Only, well, less than 2 minutes left on the board. Valkyrie, I can see some really nice Poison value. Barbarian value right there. And a Baby Dragon. He doesn't have his Poison. I guess he's just trying to play like a bit weird. Pretty smart play from him, I'm not going to lie. He got away with a Poison on our tower. And we're going to have to go for a defensive Poison while ignoring the other side. Hopefully he doesn't get too much damage on the other side. But nah, I think it'd be pretty crazy for him to switch lanes this late in the game. Here we're going to go in because now we are even on damage, so we need to get some damage back in. And there we go. We're getting hits. That's really good to see. And we've got the Evo Valk once again. So we're going to get an Ice Wizard relatively high up. Baby Dragon as well. Evo Dragon, really nice slow. And we spaced out so we didn't get too much Poison value. Good to see. Barbaro to instantly shut down that Furnace. Really do not want that Furnace getting too much value. Just going to cycle our Hut. Kind of because we can. Yeah, okay. So we're going for the Evo Valk right now. And we're going to go for the Ice Wizard too. Going to get a good Barbaro. Oh, the Vines. He has caught us off guard, guys. Not looking good at all. Oh, he got so lucky there. I'm not going to lie. But it's still possible to come back and win it. Going to have to get a Poison. Another Valkyrie down the bridge, I believe. Yeah, because he's gone for the bridge block. Pretty easy to predict. And then we're going to go for a... Oh, guys. Smart from him, I'm not going to lie. But... Gonna have to try and get a Tornado to kill some of them. I don't think we can do it. Unfortunately, we just about lost. It is a tough matchup when they have the Vines, because you saw how they just outplayed us. But that's the thing. In this, I'm going to be showing my losses way more, because it's important to learn. You can take that match and use it to learn and hopefully win the matchup for yourself. We just got to move on. Can't let the loss drag us down. And this guy's going straight in. Honestly, we just went for the Valkyrie. Kind of a bit of a panic. But it's fine. We got a Tornado. And that is... Shut up. I was going to say I'm well played. I mean, that's the one thing. In this matchup, I would say having the Tornado is better against Hog. Unfortunately, Hog is not too common in the meta right now. But it looks like it's going to be 2.6 Hog. And that is a nice matchup for us. Because they do not have any, like, proper card to counter a Graveyard. They've obviously got the ability to bridge block and the Musketeer and then just, like, Skeletons, cycle cards. But we can get our Poison chip every single time, pretty much. and he's going to go in here. So we're just going to get a Goblin Hut. And he's probably going to fireball. If he fireballs, we've got the Ice Wizard. If not, because the King Tower's up, yeah, this interaction is all good. Never mind, he got a lockdown. But it's fine, we have the Ice Wizard Hobbit, so we are ready for it. Good fireball from him, I guess. So one thing we do have to look out for is that Evo Musketeer. He's only played he's only played one Musketeer so far. But yeah, on his third one, it will be Evo, so we can't get caught out by that. And okay, I actually think we can go in really aggressive here. I don't really think he's got much. Is he going to bridge block? No, he didn't bridge block. That's good. I'm starting to learn the player. This guy likes to kite, doesn't really like to bridge block. And that's going to be nice. Nice bit of damage. And yeah, we're just catching up on the damage, to be honest. And that's fine with me. We're going to also get a poison down. I don't really think he can punish us, to be honest, because yeah, the Goblin Hut just has so much HP. Really weird play by him. Don't know why he went for that singular Evo skeleton. I mean, you know what? Never underestimate the Evo skellies. This guy's annoying me with the emotes, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that was a little bit too close for comfort. Here, Ice Wizard's gonna be super high up. Yeah, super high Ice Wizard. And we've got Evo Valk just in case. And there we go, he's gone for the Musk. Next one is gonna be Evolved. But yeah, Evo Valk's gonna get really nice value. I don't think he's got anything for a bridge block here. Yeah, he's not gonna go for it. And I don't really know what he can do to stop this, apart from hope that those little swarm troops in a log can save him. But they're not going to do too much for him at all. He is a couple cards away from his Evo Musk right now. We're just going to go... Wait, what? Oh, he's not playing it. I mean, that's cool with me. I'm not going to lie. That literally just helps us. He's got the Evo Skellies, maybe the Evo Ice Spirit as well. Not being completely keeping track. Anyway, Ice Wizard up high. Don't want to give him fireball value because when they play well, I've got to admit, it can become a slightly closer matchup. Even though I still think it's totally our matchup. They can get the fireball value and it can be quite close. But look, you just get counter pushes like this, force out Elixir, and he's going to have to defend. Yeah, he can defend pretty cheaply, but we're forcing him to defend, and then we can just get the poison chip whenever we feel like it, pretty much. Here, I think he's going to give them Musk again. Oh, he went for it on that side, but it's fine. We're going to get a Goblin Hut up high. That Hog's pretty much dead. That Musketeer is going to be dead. Even if he protects it, we can go for the Barbarian Barrel. And we're going in here. He wants to get a log on these Spear Goblins, but he's going to have to go really low down and probably wait a second. That could be a decent poison, but no, we're going to hold off. Don't want to waste it. Yeah, the Evo's actually died out because they got nerfed a couple months ago, actually. Not even a recent nerf. Yeah, they got nerfed, so they don't duplicate if they trade. Evo Valk ready to deal with, yep, the Hog Rider. And obviously it's going to deal with that Musketeer as well. Really nice. Plus the slowdown effect. And then we can go in one more time. Well, not one more, but, you know, we're going to keep on going in. And that's the thing in this matchup. For example, in the P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant matchup, you saw we barely went in. In this matchup, we're going to go in all the time. Good play by him, but he's not going to get too much fireball value. He might just try and hit one thing in the tower. Or not. If he doesn't want to do that, that's fine with me. Because we're just going to go in again. Yeah, force his log out this time. We're going to get a Tornado down, because I think he's got Evo Skellies. No, I was mistaken. But he's going to have Evo Skellies next for sure. He actually got quite a good play there. But it's fine, because the Tornado and the Ice Wizard is just such an OP combination. I don't know how people sub it out. I mean, I guess that deck we lost to last time without the Ice Wizard is pretty overpowered right now. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty OP. I was seeing it in CRL earlier today, actually. Bit sad that I was watching that, but oh well. Here, gonna get a Hut up high. Yeah, he actually went for the prediction fireball, but we went so high up because we knew it was still gonna defend because we had the Ice Wizard and the Evil Baby Dragon, and he's desperate for that chip damage. Okay, there we go. There the Evo Skellies I was looking for. This time we can Tornado, get it all down. Really good poison value for us as well. And we're just chipping him out. He's gonna go in again, so we're just gonna get a Hut up high. Yeah, he's desperate for that fireball value, so we're gonna keep on playing our stuff high. Evil Baby Dragon to slow everything down. I mean, we got a Tornado back if we really have to. Guys, that's the third match. We're going to play one more just for a good look. And let's get into it. Oh, shit. I don't know if you just saw that, but this guy had a top 200 finish. So we're seriously going to have to lock in. If I win this match, you guys have all got to go smash the subscribe button. And fuck me, he's got E-Giant. Honestly, no, I don't know why I complain like that. E-Giant is usually... Well, firstly, it's pretty bad in this meta right now. And secondly... It's usually quite an easy matchup. I was more just concerned that we had a bit of an awkward starting hand, because obviously cycling our Hut straight is a bit of a weird play. But the thing is with the Hut, ooh, okay, that makes it slightly more difficult. But the thing with the Hut is, oh god, yeah, we're gonna get a Tornado on that for sure. And that's gonna be a clean defense. Should be no damage. Yeah, no damage. Okay, clean defense. Sorry, what I was going to say is the hut, because it doesn't actually do damage, it doesn't get hit by the electricity. So it's really good for destroying the E-Giant, and it's got so much health. But the Spirit Empress, on the other hand, not so good. In this matchup, if he plays a cage like this, obviously we don't have the chance to right now, but we could get King Tower. If you didn't know, you can get King Tower against the Goblin Brawler. And that's the thing, this guy is a top 200 player, so he's pretty smart, and he's clearly been tracking our cycle because he just absolutely outplayed us. Got nice damage and got our hut out of hand. And I think the only thing we can do right now is go in on the offensive. Although, I don't know, we got an awkward cycle, that's why I'm saying that. And I've just got a really big feeling that this guy has got a lightning in his deck. But yeah, well played by him. Okay, Tornado, that's fine with me. I kind of expect that. Yeah, if he's got a lightning, he's probably going to go for it right here. If not, it's fine. We are taking a little bit of damage. But now we know not to just randomly cycle our Valkyrie. I guess we have kind of got ourselves stuck in a really awkward cycle just now. Yeah, this Spirit Empress could cause problems. I think we're just going to have to poison it. Just going to have to poison it, go for a low Barb Barrel, and then a really high Baby Dragon up onto it. And I think we're going to be good. King Tower would actually be possible right there. It was just on a bit low health, so I didn't want to risk it because it basically would have lost us the match. And I don't really know how much it would have done for us if we actually got it. Anyway, now that we're in double, we're in a way better spot. That's because his Dagger Duchess Tower is just going to get like absolutely ran through. It's going to run out of its daggers, and then our Graveyard's going to be so powerful onto it. There we go. Naked Graveyard is going to work. So he has got the lightning, which is kind of scary because we're so low on health, only a few lightnings and we're done for. But as you saw there, Naked Graveyard getting that much damage is a good sign. Really hoping a poison is going to kill that now after the damage nerf to the Spirit Empress. If it doesn't, I don't really know what we're going to do. We're kind of going to be screwed. Oh, and it just about did it. The damage nerf actually saved us. And here we're going to have to go in, opposite lane. And the thing is, going in this matchup is super good because just the Goblin Hook can full counter the E-Giant. So if he E-Giants, we can just go in aggressive and force him to defend, and then he can't get a lightning down. And that's how we're going to win it. Just need to be aggressive when we need to be. Here, going to get an Ice Wizard in this lane. And we also want to play opposite lane to him. Tornado that to the tower takes care of it. Get a Barb Barrow down. And we're going to go Naked Graveyard on this side this time. He's going to have to play something kind of awkward. Valkyrie over here should also deal with the Dark Prince. Wonderful. Good thing it didn't walk into the other lane. That would have been very bad. And just right now, we just need to not give him any lightning value. Oh, really good. Brilliant, in fact. Brilliant. We can take that Spirit Empress down. Well, actually, forced out a lightning, but if a lightning's not on tower, it's a good lightning, in my opinion. Gonna get a Valkyrie last second. If we didn't have to place that Valk, we could have got King Tower once again. Really annoying. It's good to know the interaction, but it's just he's making it a little bit too difficult to get. And smart by this guy. He's gone for the E-Jet now that he knows we can't pressure him at all. We're going to try and avoid giving him any value, though. Gonna have to get that Barb Barrow down really quickly. There we go. He's spacing his cards out so nicely, I'm not going to lie. Making it super difficult to do anything, really. But we're going to have to get another Goblin. Look at this. Pulling it all the way across the arena, guys. And, oh my god, if we can defend this, we're, like, goated. But if not, I don't think the Tornado's going to do it. Maybe I went in a little bit too aggressive, guys, but he's just going to lightning to win the game. That's unfortunate. We basically just... Our trophies didn't change this video. Kind of unfortunate, but let me know how you think about the series, and I'll see you in the next one.